broke through that mat. It went doom. Ah! You down, son? That's a dang big one. Welcome to Louisiana, folks. We're back. We're at a different pond. Look how pretty this place. Hey, you want to touch him? Hey, I'm just going to run him down the side of this new truck after what you did to my yard. Hey, I'm going to run him down the side of this truck after what you did to my yard.
Hey, just go ahead. It needs a little bass slime on him.
Huh?
That's a pretty fish.
Look, that sucker broke through that mat. It went doop.
Gummit. No, I'm going to call him right now. He's 347.
Pretty thing. Look how bloody tail on it.
362.
362. Oh, we got
Dang.
Brody, you got a guess? I'm saying 320.
340. Maybe
372.
Is he really?
Yep.
Dang. You know, here we round up. We round
Yeah,
up.
you were right there.
We round up. That's a 4-pounder.
Woo! 372 out the rippy.
There's another one in there.
I guarantee there is.
Keep rigging tackle.
I feel bad.
Only man I know, tell him, hey man, I'm thinking about getting ready to sell this house. He just runs right through my yard. Does donuts. I need a cricket. He come up to the top. There's a little male. Yeah. You got a buzz? I done missed another one. I know I saw it. Boy, that sucker. You won't come do this? It's nice when fish are predictable.
come off.
It doesn't come off. Huh? Yeah. There's a little guy. Non-scoreable.
Behind me.
All right, you can already tell, boy, Jay Marty's already catching them. This is the start of practice vlog for Lake Palestine. Heavy hitters, big ones. But before we go there, you know I had to stop in West Monroe, Louisiana. Now I've heard we got this little pond here. Doesn't get a lot of pressure, so we're gonna see if we can catch a couple before we head on to the Stein. AKA private.
End of a dirt road.
It's a dang guard. I ain't biting it here. I don't like it in this pond.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay. It's on.
I've been at it all night. What you working for? You know to have a better life.
where can we get out there?
Break the bank when the time is right.
Start right here, get like at least moving a little bit.
Get a feel.
You get a feel for it.
Get a feel.
I gotta get this is what I gotta get everything ready for the Stein. So
I pick that trolling motor up.
I've been at it all night. What you working for? You know to have a better life. We gon' break the bank when the time is right.
Oh, what a grinnell. Giant grinnell.
God.
Good
dang.
Lord. Look
God.
at the size of that. Will you lift him for me?
I'm gonna leave you alone. I literally had that, and then I said, nah.
Whoa.
Here, I'll help you out.
Holy cow. That, hey look, I know it's a grinnell. That was a cool bite.
Yeah, it was. You cracked. Hey, Hannah.
Huh. Hey, let me get that back from you.
Hannah, look. Hannah. Hey.
Everybody calm down. I get my cricket?
Dude.
Oh. Good.
You did. You
Good.
You just caught your 2 bass in a row, and then it was like bop, and then I missed it. I was saving a clip, and it was like. And I was like, if that was a bass, that would have been the most cool thing ever. But
The
you know,
bite was fantastic.
the bite did not suck. Like it sucked. It looked like Martin was pretty excited about it, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, yeah.
Oh, he come up on that thing like a dang porpoise.
Yeah.
I love a grinnell, other than all them teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. That was interesting.
This is pretty good here. You get in the lead, he rigs your cricket for you, takes off your fish.
I'm helping him.
I
out,
appreciate you.
man. I'm just
You
trying.
probably don't hear that enough, but I'm thankful for you.
Well, I tore your yard up, so it's the least I could do.
Keep acting like I care about
Dipping out. God.
You keep acting like I care about that, and I just don't. If there was ever a guy that you could tear his stuff up and him not care about, you're with,
I'm
you're with the right one.
I'm the same way, but damn.
It is what it is. I mean, we're just getting ready to list it, but other than that, it's fine.
Oh, that was a big one too.
Good night.
Golly.
Let's get that sucker. That might be another big giant grinnell, but who cares? Golly, that was a bite there now.
Yeah, I was sitting there popping it and I was like, yeah.
It gets really deep out off the end of that thing. They dug a hole right there. I don't know if that matters or not.
Huh. What are you doing, Hammer? Sitting over there looking around. Cool.
I had my head turning when I heard that. Holy cow.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
Then I looked at how big it was and I said, oh.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Post bone.
We got on the board with the
I'm in
post
trouble
spawn.
now, boy.
We got them
was
damn
nice
teeth
while
are
it-
sharp.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying to get an angle on him and I couldn't do it. Unbelievable.
He stole your stuff.
Which one of these colors do you use?
I got him for you, bro.
You little punk.
I got him for you. I had to make sure I wasn't messing around. I flipped him up for you. It don't matter, bro. Thank you. So he found that bass for me on that tree right there. He said it jumped 4 feet. I pitched it over there and let him have it a little bit. Let him swim off. They counted about 5. And does he have it? Does he have it? Does he have it? Yeah, he's got it. He ain't got no hands. I love them OGs. They'll go and they'll make that pitch. I mean OGs. And they go like this and he's like, tonk. Like, doop doop. Like, nah, he ain't got it yet. Give him a little line. Ain't nah. They'll be swimming for 10 miles.
Yeah.
All right, I think he's got it. Okay.
Then they just cut their stuff off, throw them in a live well, get extra ounce.
Yeah, I think he'll be long.
He went from 5'4" to 5'5", just like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Don't get it.
Look at that.
Another 2. Let's get a picture.
2 1/4.
Oh, careful, careful.
No, you don't want me trying that braid trick. Dob around. Dob and wine. If I was a boxer, there ain't no bob and weave. Dob and wine. I'm a 2-trick pony, boys.
Hey, you get them on neighborhood though too.
Yeah, but that's because I got a good guide when that's happening. Tupelo trick.
Tupelo, you on them Tupelo.
Nothing on the cypress. I'm gonna have to look up the biology of a tupelo. What's the difference in them? Is there something different in the dirt that they grow in? Is it? I mean, they're all growing together, but does that mean there's more sand there? Is it? There's a reason.
There is a reason.
I just don't know what it is. I'm very well aware though we ain't caught nothing off of cypress.
We got to keep on pitching the dang cypress. Cause we're in the bayou.
We're in Louisiana. You got
We're
good
in the
cypress
bayou,
there.
man.
We
If
got
you don't,
we got a Greg Hackney.
you got to, man.
I'm gonna take the off you, punk. Hey, stop all that. Stop all that. Good luck. I hate this guy.
Look at you, guys. I knew you could do it.
Oh, I knew I could do it too. Unbelievable. Boy, we done destroyed that swim jig. I think when it started, it had a rattle on it.
Yeah, it might have.
Oh, let me get under you, Brody. I lost weight.
So, man, They gotta buy the dang old Senko. That's the lunker log, but there we go. Thanks, buddy.
Weightless?
Weightless. I said, man, I think my weight just getting down there too fast and stuff. Let me slide just a little bit. You're fine. Slide on up. We got a dang train wreck in this sucker. Whoa. Right. Get him. Oh, good one. There you go. Solid. Oh. Solid, J. Marty. This is why we stop. Why we stop. You gotta stop, man.
I ain't gonna bring you to no guard.
There's always a good duck call, man. We gotta go flip our stuff around.
Look at him.
Oh, there's one I saw him spawning right there at the base of that tree. He like turned.
Well, that's why I caught it on the other side of it.
That's crazy.
Heck yeah.
Here, let's just all right, all right. Oh, there's one. Yep.
Ooh. Well, there's a cypress. We getting in them now. That's good.
There he is. Pitched it over there, went doop.
I think he got a girlfriend.
That's what we got to make sure of, yeah. Them are definitely.
Trophy war mount.
You didn't get a bite. And Martin
Trophy.
comes in there. Oh, and bust one's ass for sure. Oh, there's one.
Told you them two.
Got the Tupelo. I've been messing around with this little hook. It's like that little VMC Finesse Nico 2-aught on that methylate, and I'm like, man, I think that could be the juice. I don't know. I like him. He's not too big, just enough. So no, just regular like Texas. Roaming out in the grass. Well, I hate fishing grass. Grass and bag.
I didn't intend on it being quite that dramatic, Mr. Fish, but you jumped about the time I let go of you. You should have kept tapping. You finally
tap.
You finally thumped, and look what it got you, old boy. Today has not sucked.
Oh, it's fun.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Just having
Flip
a
your
good
stuff
time.
around.
Bob your crap around. Actually, I think I prefer this over the fire pond.
It's more methodical. Take your time.
My hands don't hurt.
I agree with that. Your hands definitely don't hurt as much.
Hey, it's a nice, relaxed pace. Catch 15 or 20.
Yeah, like it's not like you're sitting there like, do I flip the beer or something? So it's going. Damn.
You hear that?
He said he didn't reel them one in.
I hear some braids singing or something.
Yeah, that's about what it was.
I'll be damned. Man, y'all out there reeling her out down there driving.
You gotta learn. You gotta start thinking. Oh my!
Martin, do not.
Watch out!
Let Jacob flack up on that yard. You need to tell him to call the sod man and go ahead and give me a whole roll of sod.
That's fair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I
crap.
can definitely do that.
No.
Here.
No. Come out of water. I said, I recognize him.
Poor damn.
Oh.
Ooh.
I threw it behind him. How did he get there so quick?
He's good at it.
Oh, good. He didn't even get it. Oh, the humidity just left.
Win, Louisiana.
All right, Blair. Good luck. Catch them all.
Hey, get me some food for me, all right? I apologize. I know
Brody.
Yeah, what's it?
late.
See you guys.
Water clarity is nice and stained. There's definitely quite a bit of different types of water clarity on the lake. A little bit cleaner down towards the dam, but it's still about a foot of visibility right here. Okay. Stained water, bass fishing. No more pre-spawn. It is spawn season. They're gonna be up here spawning, and man, there might be a few pre-spawners, but I doubt it. Dang, what the heck? Little Hudson's freaking out. Gosh dang. What in the world? Anyway, so we got to our spot right here. I'll have to show you guys around real quick here. We got to run to a dinner. Miles from Wiley X is gracious enough. Thank you so much for providing dinner for all the anglers. We're having barbecue, so Texas barbecue. We're gonna see how good it is here in a bit. But I do have to ready a couple more rods. We got to take a few things out and get ready to start practice tomorrow. Of course, like any other Major League Fishing practice day, weather adversity is part of it. 25 to 35 mile an hour winds out of the north, gusts a little bit higher. You know the dang drill. It's springtime, but you always got to have a little bit of adversity in there. And that's what we have right now.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
This son of a gun, boy. It's gonna be a interesting gig. I can tell you that. But like when you look at some of these areas on this lake, these other little areas, them are big areas.
Yeah.
There's a ton of fish probably in those areas too.
A lot of these places. That shit's fucking chop. Come on in. Y'all like barbecue? Come join us. Come on. We're going to find out what Texas barbecue's all about.
Yeah, all right. That's a nice little place. Yeah, it is.
All right, so one of our guilty pleasures on the road, sour candy. So anyway, in DC, I get these watermelon, sweet and sour candy. I don't even know who makes this stuff. But anyway, DC tries, they're actually really, really, really good. If you like sour candy. He goes, oh my gosh, these summer guns go hard. All of a sudden, Connell's going back in the store to go buy some more. So, anyway, watermelon candy, man. Or sourdough.
No, but here's the thing about DC though. Candies like that, he'll eat them
And I'll spit them out.
and then he spits them out. Like he just, like I'm gonna get all the sugar on my teeth, and look, all you gotta do is just swallow it. It's good. But then he spits it in his cup like it's a dip, and I'm like, you've already messed up your teeth. Just go ahead and finish the deal. Swallow it.
That's the weirdest thing. He'll literally take a Sour Patch Kid and be like, and all of a sudden he'll be like, what are you doing? He goes, bro, that stuff gives me a tummy ache.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he says. That's what he says. He's like, gives me a tummy ache.
Look, all the way over here, that's all we did. We were in those sour candies, and I had to watch him spit them in a cup. And I was like, what are you doing?
Like the sugar already.
I don't. You've already ruined your teeth, dude. Like you might as well commit.
Hey, he's on some milk. Show the camera.
What time it is, boy? I got them things.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Sharp Duramax you got there, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Want to sell it?
No, I just got it.
Come on, cash price.
I just got it.
Hey, I'll trade you. Man, I seen that thing. I had it whip around. I was like, God dang, that's the best looking new Duramax I've seen. I love a camera top, man.
Yeah, I got it decked out. We fish professionally. So we got it all set up back there for. All right, so morning practice. We're here. Not blowing that bad, and overall, man, I think this tournament's gonna be a lot of fun. I got frogs on, top waters on. It is like 55 this morning, a little bit on the nippier side. The next couple days, we're gonna be like in the 40s. but it's gonna get back right. And once those fish have sort of committed to going to the bank, they're there. Hypothetically, it should be the best shallow water fishing that we see all year. This tournament, or probably Lake of the Ozarks, probably pretty legit. So that's really, I mean, I have a whole bunch of rods up the front deck. I have spinnerbaits, vibrating jigs, frogs, buzz bait, swim jigs, flipping sticks. Like, that is what springtime bass fishing is all about. So I'm gonna run around a little bit and see what the watercolors look like. But the problem is with the wind, it is probably gonna be pretty difficult to run around and actually see a lot of the lake. You're definitely gonna might take a few over the bow, because this lake does get rough. So you got to add that into the equation. But overall, there is a lot of different types of cover on this lake. You got wood, you got seawalls, you got man-made stuff like docks, you got red runny, like little vine stuff, pad stems. I don't think the pads are going to start coming up yet. You have reeds. So all of these things are probably going to be a major player. I would assume like the reeds are probably going to play the most, but I don't know. So I figured I'll at least give you guys a rundown of Lake Palestine. It is, you know, a place that here we're in Texas. We're just south of Fort. It doesn't get talked about a lot. I've heard a lot of great things about it just through research on the internet. So yeah, we're gonna find out.
18-foot baits.
Already got a bite. That was like a ding. Golly, that was like a ding. Actually, like I mean, I like a shad spawn bite potentially. That's why I was trying to catch it to see what it was. I'll cut these legs off a little bit. Okay. Had a bite right there. I wonder if that's what I want to know, if they're spawning on that stuff or if it's just like a shad spawn deal. And that's a big thing a lot of times, like, hey, they're up there just post spawners, or they're up there actually like spawners. Huh. I think it's a shad. I don't know. It's a bite though. That was a main bite too. See, I think those are shad spawners. That's what I'd say they are, but I don't know. I'm not seeing many blow up, but I am seeing some. That was a big one. That was a big one. That was a big one, for sure. That's what I thought it was, a little one. Alright, so I just had a couple bites on a frog. But I set the hook on the last one, it was little. So I know one of them was a decent one, but not like overly confident that they're the right size. So I mean, I love doing this. Like, this is like my favorite thing to do, period. Like, go skip a frog around and see what you can catch. I mean, obviously this time of year there's some really big ones to be caught doing this way, you know, fishing this way. So I'm just taking my time and pitching around. We're further back in right now, and the one thing that you don't want to really catch a lot of fish in practice typically, especially when they're around the spawn, just because, you know, you could roll up there and catch the exact same fish, but you do need to catch a few, number one, just to sort of get an idea what the size is, and then also you need to catch a few to sort of see like what stage of the spawn they're in different parts of the lake. So if I'm in the back of a pocket or back of a major creek arm right now, these fish could be 2 or 3 weeks further along and more post-spawn, or they could be fat, and I could get an idea like, oh man, they're fat, they're coming in. So there is sort of a a little backlash at that trolling motor there. All right, there is sort of a fine line of that. So I mean, you can look at it both ways, like, man, I'm not going to catch that fish again, but you also can be like, dude, they're coming in, and you have a good indication like, hey, there's more of them coming, I need to go to this area. So that's sort of what we're doing right now. I'm catching a few, but everyone I set the hook on that, I'm like, oh, that's not a good one, or I don't think it's that great, it's a baby. So I'm gonna have to set the hook on a couple of them to sort of see if I get a good bite here, if they're fat or if they're post spawn. Little. Ooh, sorry, buddy. Okay, so this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Ooh, come here. Come here. So this is a male, and he is very skinny, you could tell. Very skinny male. Been up there for a long time. Maybe a 14 or 15 incher. 14 incher probably. And that is a non-scoreable. So this is a good thing to sort of indicator. If I was just flipping down through here, I'd be like, oh, okay, you know, hey, there's one. There's one. Not what we want. Oh, what the heck? What are the odds of that? Stick on the dang trolling motor. Back to fishing. Oh, it is shallow here. Little guys. Ooh, that was a big one. That was a big one, actually. But I couldn't get him to buy it. I mean, like, that was a pretty decent one, I think. Huh. That's a little male. Little male. Spawned out male. Okay, we got us one flipping. But it is not a big one. Well, $156. No dice. Man, I knew. All right, so I see one on the bed right here. I'm gonna try to catch this fish real quick and I just wanted to make sure it's a 2-pounder. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do real quick here. I don't think it's a big one by any means, but I think the key is making sure they're, I mean, listen, you come fishing for a dang bedfish and you find out it's not a 2-pounder, you're gonna be madder than all get out. So he's biting pretty quick too, so I just messed him up maybe. Ooh, he bit it. I don't know what he was, but he bit it. He didn't bite it. And he's nipping at it right now. There he is. Okay, so we just caught this fish, and he was spawning, so I wanted to see in the mouth, of course. But I wanted to see if it's a 2-pounder. So this is the thing, and it's probably going to lose weight. So this fish actually weighs. Let me see here. I'm gonna say it's right at 2 pounds. 187, so non-scoreable. Good to know. Good to know. Exactly why we caught it. It wasn't no 3 or 4 pounder. I knew that, but. Knew that it wasn't no 3 or 4 pounder, but. So, we decided to change locations. Water clarity was okay in that upper end of the lake, but I wanted to come down the lake a little bit and just look around, make sure I'm not missing something. Got quite a few bites on a frog, swimming a jig a little bit. I just slow down. Try not to slow down in practice. Conditions aren't necessarily conducive to sight fishing right now, or this week really. The water clarity is not that great, but I'm gonna look around a little bit, make sure there's not a good group of them up there. That is the plan. But I sure as heck was not going to drive the boat. I'd rather drive the truck. It's a lot nicer. Listen, out there on Palestine right now, you could sink your stuff. You could. Not more than likely, but you're gonna get a little bit wet. I don't feel like that, so let's chop on down the low ramp. All right, so I just started looking. The water's way clear down here towards the dam, and I've seen a 3-pounder, a 4-pounder, and a 5-pounder, but they're not really locked on. So I'm just looking around right now, making sure I'm not missing out on something. I feel like, you know, they could be set up in these places pretty good, and I just don't want to be the guy that's losing out where there's quite a few. Obviously there's gonna be a big high school tournament. There's a 200 boat high school tournament out here this week, and on Saturday. So it's gonna be something that's gonna be tough to maneuver around. Like, you really need to be sort of fishing in a couple different areas. But I do like the fact that these fish are a little bit fatter. Just in general, I can just sort of tell. I feel like now they might not be as easy to get to bite, but they do seem like they're not as far behind or far along, which is typical. I mean, you would think the places like you know, towards the dams your fish are gonna spawn the last. Not all places, but on a lot of places that's true. So we're gonna keep looking and see if we can't find one of them great big ones. It's a little bit on the easier side. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown. There's a 10 pounder on the backside of this dock. I just saw it, lost some battery, and I'm like, ho, ho, ho. All right, y'all, we are back up in a little bit of a backwater, trying to get out of the wind. You can probably hear it a little bit. If you can't, it's absolutely gassing out there. And we're in not much water at all. I don't necessarily think this is gonna be the deal, but I just wanted to make sure to check it, and that way I sort of eliminated it. But man, it is getting after it. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah. Dude. Well, that's freaking crazy. I don't even know if it should be in this place. A little backwater pond up in here, and I wanted to. This might not be a good idea. I figured I might be able to slide up in here and. Guess there's gotta get off of there. Oh, snap.
There's cocksucker. Fucking shit.
Gosh. Biggin.
Biggin?
Yeah. Big, pretty good one. Yeah, pretty one, dude. Pretty one. Oh, 5 pounder. 4.5, 5 pounder. Yeah. Talking to my buddy Whitney back home, getting ready for a tournament. Heck, and getting a 5 pound bite. Dang, that sucker sort of scared me. Sort of scared me right there. Don't lie.
Good one.
He didn't feel little. I think it's a female because he's swimming all the way around. Yeah. Gosh, man. Yeah, come off. Yeah, that was a big one. Holy smokes, that wind's blowing. Wow. I don't know if it'll be there, but. Now, literally, no BS. I found this giant one. There's a chance she's still there tomorrow night or tomorrow evening before we have to take out. I'll start on her and I'll stay on her the whole day. $25,000 bass. Facts. Now, she got to be there. But 25 grand. I think it's gonna take like 30 pounds to probably make the cut. That fish is a 10 or an 11 pounder. And there's 2 more right there. I guess 15 pounds right there if I stay there all day. I'm on par. Who cares? I literally might. There's not even it'll all have to, I mean, the sucker is like that wide. I looked at it and I was like, I mean, it could be 12, it could be 9. It's a giant one. Giant.
yeah, he didn't see it,
Hey, she's literally over here. I'm not even joking. Dude, it's daylight. We take off at 9. And I'm driving across the back of Ryan Creek Arm. And I'm driving across it. And I'm like, literally, I'm like, I see this car parked to the side. I'm like, oh, there's somebody trying to go fishing, you know. First thing in the morning, there's culvert right there. I look over there and I see something real like bright white. I said, man, what the heck? And I realized, oh my, dude, I'm talking like sprawled out like, traffic's coming, flowing non-stop. Hey,
She wasn't taking
there taking a dump.
Not a dump. That's not politically correct. You cannot say a dump. You're supposed to say a number 2. AKA a dump.
She 100% was. I cannot believe it.
Did that?
I cannot believe it.
Did she like look at you?
Yeah, she made eye contact.
Hey, literally, Adrian drives by and he goes, beep beep.
Hey, look, the first thing Adrian said when he called you, what was the first thing he said? Holy!
Gotta shut off the music. DC is blaring so we don't get copyright on this video. That's how it works sometimes. So, second day of practice is officially here. I don't know, man. There's some big bass biting. I did have a really big one bite my swim bait actually yesterday too, like a 7-pounder, but I've not had any actually get it. So, I sort of like, do I expand on the stuff that I know, or do I? Man, I don't know. We're just gonna sort of find out. Anyway. I had to shut your phone off because copyright. Were you tired? You're tired.
Oh, it's too early.
It is not. I actually thought you were gonna be up super early. I thought you were already gonna be gone. I thought I woke up and I woke out here, and then Brett's not out here and you're not out here. I'm like,
He's gone again.
I thought you were gone.
No.
I thought you were so excited.
No.
Listen.
Major League Fishing. We blast off at 7:30. Lines in at 8. It gets daylight at like 6:45.
Yep.
I'm not really that enthused because there is a shad spawn I think going on in certain parts of the lake.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm excited, but like it's not really going to help me because by then there'll be 14 locals go down that bank. I'm tempted today to just go see if I can get a big bite or two doing something.
Yeah, I'm trying to sort of think because I feel this is the problem. Okay, this is the problem right here. I feel like the harder to reach areas in the lake, you have to practice.
Yes.
And in order to know, because you can't go
You can't just roll up in there.
No, in an hour, idle.
And it'll waste a lot of time.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you roll into a place that looks good and you're kicking up mud. It's like, and then you're trying to turn and you're just aggravated, and then you stump jump 19 stumps and you break your motor off, and then after that you're in a bind, and then you get back into an area and it's too clear or something. And you're like, gosh. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm contemplating.
Well, what sucks is I'm not gonna be able to run around at all on Sunday.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
20
get to
30 mile an hour, and I'm gonna have to get where I need to be at, and that's just that. So I'm damn near tempted to just go expand on what I got.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if somebody squirrels like a 2.5, like a little,
Yeah, I agree.
and catches post spawners, or like a giant. That's how you catch an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Not up there this deep. I'm kicking mud. Listen, if you're kicking mud behind you see mud kicking, you probably don't catch no bass. You ain't catch no 10.
No.
You ain't catching no 10. You ain't doing that.
I agree. You ain't. Yeah, you're not gonna catch a big bass in the tournament in that. It's like you need a banana.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, we need to actually do that though. Next tournament, We're bringing Jimmy Dean back.
Please.
Wait, who is it? Marshall?
Please edit in what I talked about with Jimmy Dean. You remember that?
Oh, I've seen it.
I was going off on that.
Hey. All right, so this place right here is one of the, like, probably one of the top, I'm not gonna say top 5, but it is very treacherous as far as navigating the upper ends of this lake. A lot of big stumps, and this is the thing about like treacherous places, the bigger the stump, those don't move. So there's a lot of giant stumps in this lake right here. There are a little bit of boat lanes, but on this upper end, you literally just have the idle. So there's a lot of this going on. Now on the lower end, it's a little bit different. There is some areas you have to be careful, but man, you gotta respect the big old showstopper stumps. They come, hey, you gotta respect them. You start running your stuff down through here, boom, your stuff be off. Like literally, I've never sheared my lower unit off, but it could happen here if you wanted it. All right, so I had to go check a little zone just to make sure your major commitment to come way up in these areas. I thought there was a little bit of a shad spawn going on. Did not seem like I did not find it this morning. So you'll just see some birds every once in a while. You'll see some birds out through here, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm gonna I might come up into a couple of these areas throughout the tournament. Probably not this one. There's really 2 main areas that I'll probably spend my time, and then probably fish more main body. That's my plan. That's my plan. There's a bass. Well, okay, come here. First bass of the day. This water temperature right here is actually pretty high. Like it's 67, 68. So should be a few around here, man. All right, y'all, you gotta see this. My man's got an Alabama rig on I'm talking like a 5-foot spinning rod. Can you guys see that? Like right on top of the motor. Like literally a 5-foot spinning pole. He's got, oh my gosh, he's got crappie jigs on it. He's got crappie jigs on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta take a picture of this. Hold up. Oh my gosh, that's freaking great. Alright, so I just checked this big one. No dice. No dice. One of the ones I thought I could maybe see if I could catch. It seems like that cold night got them backed off a little bit, so water's gotten dirtier, is what it is. So let's keep on riding. We're dead like a gar. Oh, just flip me one up. Hey, just for you, spotted bass.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Yeah, facts, I did. Got him. Oh my gosh. Choked it too. Choked it. Oh, post spawner, man. Heck yeah. Oh shoot. Get her out of there. Get out of the way. Pretty fish. Heck yeah, I got a bite. Well, that was the thing, non-scoreable, but he was right up underneath that dang bush right there. I mean, it hit that rock and it was like, whoosh. That was a cool bite. Heck yeah, hype action. Well, okay then. All right, y'all, practice is a wrap. Wind is continuing to blow. Tomorrow's not supposed to blow nearly as bad, but this is the thing. Practice was a lot tougher today. Caught a few fish, but nothing crazy. Did see a few fish on bed, but it's really gonna be difficult to sight fish in this tournament. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna fish. I don't know. I'm sort of gonna shoot from the hip, which I like to do in every tournament situation. I like to, you know, I obviously love to know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I sort of like these tournaments that you just sort of have to go with the flow and sort of figure out a pattern or figure out an area in the tournament. That's how you have a really good tournament. I've ran around the lake a decent amount, checked a lot of areas, didn't get to check them all. It's big, it's so big you're not gonna be able to see them all. So, but I'm sure I'll pick up a frog. I'm sure I'll have a good combination of maybe a swim bait. I'm not throwing up a whole bunch of different stuff. I might even be out in 20 foot of water tomorrow, who knows? But I'm gonna say scale 1 to 10. I'm gonna say it's a 4. I'm not gonna say it was a great practice. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. I would say most of my practices are below average for most people, but it is what it is. So we'll see you guys here in a second. We'll check back with y'all at the house. Taking control. All right, so this event right here, we do not fish this tournament out of our boats, out of our jerseys. So it's a special event. They basically took over the General Tower World Championship that I won, and like Bobby Lane won, and Jordan Lee won, and all that stuff. So it's a really cool event. Heavy Hitters is awesome. There's $175,000 up for grabs in big fish awards, okay? $100,000 for first place. Overall, 2 pound minimum for the first 4 days of competition, and then a 3 pound minimum on championship day. So 3 pounders and up is the only thing you can do. So it's pretty cool. I mean, I really enjoy this tournament every year. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to figure it out, but you guys saw practice. You got a little bit of an idea what we might be doing. Got a few bites on frog. I mean, I'm really thinking like flipping, frogging, vibrating jig, swim jig. Am I missing something? That's pretty much what I'm thinking. So I might throw a swim bait of some sort. I don't know. So that's basically my thoughts on it. And I pick up a couple more. I don't know. And you just never know with these suckers. You never know. I might throw a glide bait all day tomorrow. Who knows? Okay. All right. So that is a wrap for practice. You guys saw it all. Now it's time for the tournament. We will see you on the next video.
You don't stand in my way, okay. You should look alive.